Hello, my fellow loaves, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're going to have a quick portfolio update covering the week of December 13 to 19. We're going to have a quick weekly review as well as look at the closing trades and total December profits, check out the new trades for this week, and finally, we're going to have a little sneak peek at what I'm calling Project Booster. On the weekly review, let's look at the SPY chart. Once again, we've had a very different week in the market, with SPY down over 2% for the week. However, it was a very good week for the portfolio, which pushed past the $53,000 mark. That's an all-time high for this portfolio. While the overall market was down, not everything moved in tandem. For example, two stocks that I had in my portfolio here, which were Amgen and Clorox, moved up nearly 6% and nearly 4% respectively. Now, because both of these stocks had a pretty strong move upwards, it actually triggered my price target and closed the trades for these two holdings below. Here we have all the 5 positions that were closed this week. As mentioned, the first two up there for Amgen and Clorox, their price target was hit and they were automatically closed, locked in a profit of $97 and $146 respectively. Starbucks was an old position that we put on for $141. This week, my good till cancel order hit $30 and I locked in $111 in profit. If you've been following along the portfolio updates from the very beginning, you would have seen both TXN and VFC in the portfolio for the last 3 weeks. Finally, on expiration Friday, which was this last Friday, both positions expired out of the money, which means I didn't have to do anything. I collected 100% of the premium initially sold. That brings me to $516 of profit for this week. Looking back at last week, we locked in $293 of profits. This week is 516, which brings us to a total of $809 in December so far, or 1.5% of the total $50,000 portfolio value. Now let's head on over to my Tastyworks portfolio to check out the current positions left. We're back in the Tastyworks portfolio. As you can see, we have 3 open positions, and actually this is the fewest number of positions I've had open all year. Let's start at the top with Best Buy. Best Buy had a down day somewhere around Tuesday or Wednesday, which is when I sold this 90 put for January's expiration at $1.12 or $112 since it's for 100 shares. As you can see, the market is currently at 114, which means I'm at a $2 loss on this position currently. While there's still 33 days to go to expiration with an 83% probability of profit, so we're just going to leave this and see what happens. There's also a new position in J&J, which I'm going to gloss over right now because that's going to come in at the end when we talk about Project Booster. Moving on to O, which is Realty Income. Once again, this stock had a downward movement sometime during the week, which led to me selling a put for 70 cents, which is now currently trading at 40 cents. So it's already $30 in profit, which has not been realized yet. Now, O is one of those stocks which I actually kind of want to own in 2022. So although I could take it off for a profit right now, I'm going to leave this to run for at least another 2 weeks and see whether we get into a position where I'll have to deal with it or potentially even take the stock. For Walgreens, as we all know, this is my long dividend paying position. There's about 206 shares after all the reinvestments. I'm not going to sell any options against this position right now because earnings are coming out on January 6th. I don't want to be caught in a position where it moves one way or the other. So we're just going to leave it here and see what happens after earnings. Now back to Johnson & Johnson. I opened this position as part of a new project I'm calling Project Booster. What Project Booster is going to be is I'm going to show how I'm trying to buy 100 shares of J&J at a discount by selling put options to initiate a position. On Friday, its closing price was $168.23, so I'm going to try and buy 100 shares below this amount. I'm going to have a full video explaining the trade in detail next week, so please subscribe to the channel so that you don't miss it. That's the update for this week. Thank you for watching, and as always, take care and invest safely.